Okay, right now I'm set to the right plane. I'm going to go ahead and select to the top plane and set myself normal to it. This is where I'm going to design the base plate of the cell phone holder. So I'm going to go ahead and select my rectangular by center. I'm going to come out here and pull out to this. Now, when we originally measured the piece of raw steel that I had, I knew I was going to make a base that was going to be 5 inches here in the horizontal, and then I was going to come over here in the y-axis or vertical axis. I'm going to key in 3.5 inches. Okay, so I've got that. Now let's go ahead and extrude that to the thickness of 1/8 inch steel. So I'm going to go ahead and key in 0.125, and I'm going to go ahead and accept that, and it's going to extrude the piece up, and you're going to see it looks like a gray piece of metal. I'll go ahead and accept that, and there it is. So let's rebuild our model real quick, and now let's set the type of material that we're actually using. So I'll right mouse click and I'll come down here and pick plain carbon steel on the material. Right here it says material not specified. Right mouse click, I can set plain carbon steel. Now this is stuff I would buy at All Row Metals down in Sarasota, or I'd buy it at Home Depot or Lowe's. It's the same kind of steel, except a lot cheaper. So now that I've got that done, I've got it set to that. That looks pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and set myself normal to that surface again, and I'm going to go ahead and draw myself probably a 3/16. Let's go ahead and make it a 1/8 inch hole. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to do me an 1/8 inch hole about right here. And before I do any further than that, I'm going to go ahead and set some dimensions on this. Make sure that it's actually 1/8 of an inch, which it's not. So I'll key in 0.125 for my diameter, and there it is. Now I'm going to go ahead and set myself on this dimension here to be 0.375, 3/8 of an inch off that edge there, as well as coming over here and setting myself 3/8 of an inch off that, so 0.375. So now we're 3/8 of an inch off there. See, here's where your 3 decimal places and 4 decimal places really come in. Now, continuing with the design, I'll go ahead and grab me another circle and just come down here. And there's a lot of ways you can put circles in, but since I'm going right off the center of that one, that saves me some measurement. I'll go ahead and I can come down here and key in the field here of 0.125 divided by 2, because that's on radius, and that'll give me the right diameter of the hole. And just to make sure, we can come back and measure that if we need to, but I'm pretty confident that it is. Now, I'm going to go ahead and measure from this edge here, the bottom edge, up to 0.375. I know that it's actually where I need it. So I'll go over here on my heads-up display, and I'll grab my measurement tool, and I'll click on the center of that circle, and I'll come over here, and yep, 3.75. Let's clear that out, and let's go ahead and get back to using a right mouse click, get back to our select button, kill that window, and let's go ahead now, and what we can do is we can mirror these two entities. So I'll place myself a center line, vertical, infinite, right here at the middle of the part, as you see right there on the datum. Then I'll come up here, it says mirror entities, and I'll say, not that one, I'll clear that out. I'll come up and I'll grab these two right here, and I'll mirror about that one line here. And let's see here, did I get those two circles? Oh, I've got to set my line. I got to mirror about that guy right there. Oh, there they are in yellow. You can see them. I'll go ahead and accept that. And since I'm still in that command, I can go ahead and do feature, cut, extrude, and I'll go ahead and say through all. And let's see what we got here. We'll go ahead and check that off. And we'll do a Control-7 to see it in isometric view, as you can see there. And you can see that it's already in place as we described. Now, I'm going to go ahead and hit stop for now.